I thought this movie was about color theory. There isn't a mention of the color blue in here! Perfect Blue, released in 1997 and is directed by Satoshi Kon, who is also behind such films like Millennium Actress, Tokyo Godfathers, and Paprika. And this film is starring the voices of Junko Iwa, Rika Matsumoto, Shiho Niyama, Masaki Akura, Senpachi Tuji, and Imiko Furukawa. And you might as well just take me out back behind the shed and put a bullet in my head, because that reading of those actors and actresses' names was absolutely awful. But damn it, I give it my best shot because the actors and actresses deserve the respect of me mentioning their names in a review about a movie that they performed in, so I tried. It was bad. I know. Go easy on me in the comments, please. Please. And the reason why we're talking about Perfect Blue today is because it was a PayPal recommendation and donation from a big contributor and supporter of this channel, Jeff Fry. Thank you very much for the recommendation. Movie I've absolutely never heard of before and haven't been like the biggest fan of anime. At least growing up, I never had good sampling of anime, or at least I had access to good sampling of anime. The best anime that I had was Pokemon, basically, every morning before school. But over the last several months, you, and I believe Dr. Camp and others have recommended films, anime films, that are just blowing my mind. We have Studio Ghibli in there, we have films like Your Name, and Suzumi, and I'm like, anime is freaking amazing. How have I never, delved into this stuff before? This is great! So thank you very much, Jeff Fry, for the recommendation. If anyone else out there also wants to be like Jeff and help support me and contribute to this channel, you can select the QR code that is in the bottom left corner of your screen right now. Send over your donation of $5 or more with your movie recommendation, and if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, and give you a little shout out, just like what I did with Jeff Fry here. And please go easy on me. I'm still recovering from this stupid, silly head cold that I've had for the last several weeks. The congestion, the pressure is gone, but I definitely have a whole bunch of mucus on my vocal folds, and I'm sounding nice and bass today. Like, I can get down there in the lower notes, the lower register. Yeah. Mima is a J-pop idol that decides to leave her music group called Cham to become a full-time actress and to appease her agency who's trying to make the most money with her. And she lands a role playing the victim on a weekly crime serial television show who deals with a whole bunch of split personalities. And while she's dealing with the pressures and stress of becoming the best actress that she can be, she's also discovering this new thing called the internet and someone who apparently is stalking her everywhere she goes and in her apartment, and is posting it online for the world to see. So basically, it's every celebrity's nightmare when you have a crazed fan who is so obsessed with you that you are their entire world, and everything that you do affects how they feel and what they do from day to day, and they're just constantly following you. Not saying that I know from experience on either side of that, my god, but just having that being a part of the story here is scary in itself. Anytime you have a creep who is stalking, who is imitating your life the best that they can, it's freaky and it's scary. But then on top of all of that, our main character Mima is experiencing split personalities, because that is the character that she is playing in this serial. Basically, it's Law and Order, but in anime form, I guess. This character has split personalities, and the director weaves that into the storytelling device here, so we have moments where we think that this character of Mima is going down a certain path, but then all of a sudden we reset to where she wakes up in her bed and she's living a completely different life. It fucks with your brain, people. And I'm a huge sucker for films that always keep you guessing. That's what good thriller scripts should do. And I was guessing this entire time based on who this character and who this person is. I'm like, what? Who are you? What's going on? Now, when it comes to finding out who the stalker serial killer person is, I'm going to be honest, I knew that almost immediately. No spoilers, of course, here, but maybe just a little slight one. Basically, anyone who is drawn ugly in this movie is a prime suspect. If the person is missing teeth, or if their eyes are on the absolute complete opposite side of the person's head, then yeah, they're probably someone to be looking into. Now, once again, I am new to this film, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I think other directors out there have called this film brilliant, or at least have influenced other directors, especially Darren Aronofsky. I read up that this film I definitely influenced the film Black Swan, where we have this character kind of slipping in and out of reality and this fantasy world, and then supernatural things start happening to this character. Same thing happens here to Mima. And I thought I recognized a scene that happens in this movie when Mima is dealing with all the depression and the stress of becoming an actress. She pours herself a bath and she completely immerses herself under the water and she screams. I'm like, I've seen that before. Where have I seen that before? Darren Aronofsky, again, in his film Requiem for a Dream, for those that remember, Jennifer Connelly does the exact same thing, and he's admitted, like, oh yeah, I saw Perfect Blue, thought it was great, and I loved that scene, so I put it in my movie. Hey, at least he cited the person that actually did it the first time, so at least he cited his sources. This movie was an absolute delight and shocking in many points. This film is gory, it is brutal, it's disgusting at some points. There is a rape scene that the actress has to perform for the TV show that she's acting in. It's gross, it's unsettling, but it's needed and works for the story to delve the audience further into this psyche of this person that you don't know, okay, is she being professional or is she just completely breaking down? I have no idea. But this film does what any great thriller does. It keeps you guessing, it keeps you questioning reality and questioning exactly how this film is going to end, and I had a delightful time, even though I was uncomfortable for the majority of it. I'm going to give Perfect Blue 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, if you've seen Perfect Blue, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.